everyone, and welcome to my brand new series that is not about me. Hello everyone, and welcome to my Spotlight On series, where I shine my little spotlight on the stars and creators of Broadway and West End theatre and chat to them about their careers in this business we call show. If you haven't seen me before, then hi, my name is Emily. I'm an actor singer based in the UK, and I spend my time either performing in shows or talking about them. If you love all things theatre and musicals as much as I do, then click subscribe and join my stagey little online family. Also, while you're there, click thumbs up if you would like to see more videos like this one on my channel. And if you are really into this, then comment down below with your favourite musical dance number. So welcome to my new series of videos where I will be chatting to the stars and creators of Broadway and West End theatre, the award winners and the fan favourites. Today I will be chatting to the multi-award winning choreographer extraordinaire, Stephen MEAR CBE. Stephen MEAR really needs no introduction, but for those of you who do not work in the theatre industry and may not know the theatre royalty that is Stephen MEAR, let me fill you in so we are all up to speed. Stephen MEAR was awarded the CBE for contribution to dance because his incredibly impressive career has had such a positive impact on the arts. Impressive, to say the least, but his awards do not stop there. Stephen MEAR CBE has been nominated for an Olivier Award for Mary Poppins, Gypsy, Kiss Me Kate, Crazy for You, Sweet Charity, Sinatra, Singing in the Rain, and Soul Train. He has also won 3 Olivier Awards for both the 2020 and the 2005 productions of Mary Poppins, which he co-choreographed with Sir Matthew Bourne, and they also received the LA Drama Critics Circle Award, the Helpman Award, and a nomination for a Tony and a Drama Desk Award, all for Mary Poppins. So that's 2 out of the 3 Olivier Awards, and the 3rd was for the 2010 production of Hello Dolly. Stephen's dance career began at the tender age of 3 when he used to dance in and out of his mother's dance classes, where she taught at the Neil Academy of Dance in Loughborough. He went on to formal training at the London Studio Centre of Dance and performed in his first 2 shows while still in training. Mr. MEAR's dancing credits include Evita, 42nd Street, Cats, 3 times, Follies, you know, the one with Eartha Kitt, Millicent Martin, Julia Mackenzie, Pearl Carr and Teddy Johnson, Anything Goes in the original cast with Elaine Page, the original cast of Some Like It Hot, and the original cast of Crazy for You with Kirby Ward and Ruthie Henshall. I mean, wow. Stephen then went on to choreograph probably most of the shows that you've seen to date. I can't possibly name them all in a short introduction, but here is a few just to give you a taste. Funny Girl, Guys and Dolls, Chess, On the Town, 42nd Street, Singing in the Rain, Gigi, Hello Dolly, Top Hat, Thoroughly Modern Millie, City of Angels, White Christmas, Scrooge the Musical, Mac and Mabel, The Pajama Game, She Loves Me, Amadeus, Music Man, How to Succeed in Business, Putting It Together, and Grapes of Wrath. And did I mention that he has also worked on Broadway in Die Fledermaus, Mary Poppins, The Little Mermaid, and Sunset Boulevard. And not to mention some of his other shows, Little Shop of Horrors, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Me and My Girl, Anything Goes, Acorn Antiques the Musical. Stephen MEAR CBE is a heavyweight in the musical theatre world. His CV is to be admired, and he's not even done yet. On top of all his success, he is a really lovely man, and he gave up his time to chat to me for you. So why don't I stop rambling and let you hear from the man himself? That's right, we have finally got to the part of the video that you have been waiting for. Here is what happened when I chatted with Stephen MEAR CBE. You are a 3-time Olivier Award winner. I believe you have had another 7 nominations and a Tony nomination. What has been the moment, the exact moment that you thought, wow, this is a viable career, I have made it?
Oh God! So you know when I thought I'd made it in my career, it's my second job as a dancer. I was doing 42nd Street, and I got into 42nd Street. My second job in the West End. I was still at college, and I remember the curtain going up and thinking, I have made it at the top of my career as a dancer. And I thought nothing will ever get better than this. So that was when I first knew that I loved doing what I did. But then, you know, my first West End show, I was lucky enough, Soul Training. I only went into the West End for 8 weeks. And somebody was looking down on me because I got nominated for an Olivier. So I kind of thought, wow, oh, okay. And it just put you on the ladder a bit. You get noticed.
Okay, so we've lost internet connection, such is technology. So I'm just going to wait for Stephen to hopefully, fingers crossed, log back on, and then we'll carry on the interview. So when did your love for dance begin?
My love for dancing began as a little kid, I suppose. My mum used to teach dance, and I was 3, and I just used to run in and out the class. You know, she used to help out at school, and nobody ever stopped me. And next minute, I was tap dancing at the age of 3, which was wonderful.
Oh, wow. What would you say your favourite genre or style of dance is to perform yourself?
To perform, I mean, I love tap is what was my strongest thing. But I mean, I love jazz, the old MGM style jazz, you know, Gene Kelly, all those old films, you know, Jack Cole, choreography, Hermes Pan, they were just so sensational.
Yeah, absolutely. So you have worked in both the West End and Broadway. Is there a big difference between the approach between the two? And do you have a preference?
There is a massive difference. There's so much more pressure on Broadway. I mean, there is pressure here, don't get me wrong, but because we fit into Texas twice or something, can you imagine how many people just come to New York and they only go to New York to be in a Broadway show? Right. All it's about is Broadway shows. And so you have to see so many. So the pressure is a lot higher. And especially if you're an English guy going there,
yeah,
you know, and there's so many fabulous American choreographers, the pressure is there. And so that's the difference, I would say. But we still have pressure here, but it's just in a bigger scale there.
Yeah. And do you prefer Broadway or West End? Or is that a cruel question?
No, it's not actually. I've been asked this before. Listen, I am blessed that I get to work on Broadway, and it's quite an amazing experience. I mean, it's amazing. But my heart is at home. I mean, I remember them saying, did I want a green card to work out there at Disney when I was doing Little Mermaid? And I suddenly thought there's so many American choreographers well known already, and I was new. Whereas here, I was kind of established. So I kind of get offered all the really good jobs here. So I'd have to go start from the beginning again. And I'm a bit of a homeboy. I love my family, and, you know, but I mean, I love going, don't get me wrong, I love going to Broadway and choreographing. You can't beat it. You know, it's amazing.
With obviously your status now, you probably can cherry pick a little bit what projects you take on. What do you look for in a project? What is going to make you say, yes, I want that one, or no, I don't want that one?
Story, but music most of all as a choreographer, because even though I do direct, choreography is my first biggest love. I only direct shows I know backwards. So but so it's the music. I mean, I've been offered, don't get me wrong, at the beginning I would accept anything to you know, start just get a CV. You have to, you know, don't think you should, but now I can be a bit more pickier, so I'm lucky that I'm in that position. But it's definitely the music, because if the music isn't right for me, then, you know, it's a no. I
mean, I can imagine choreographing to something you're not keen on can't be too much fun.
I've been offered something before, and they've sent me the music, and I've gone just blank in front of me. I thought, no, Stephen, never mind about the money, you can't do it, because I also don't want to. I just want to do good, classy work now. And that's right. I'm not saying that that's not classy. They're probably better for another choreographer that would go, oh yeah, I know what I could do to this. So it's only if I love the music, or, you know, like I love Styles and Drew. When I was starting off, I was so lucky to get jobs with them, because their music is wonderful, you know.
How long does it take you to choreograph a number? Obviously, I know it will change, but roughly.
Well, if I'm doing a show, I do pre-production. I normally go to colleges and do pre-production and use the kids. If I'm doing big numbers for patterns and things, I'll go there. So I'll create it there. So I'll have I'm kind of ahead of the game, really. But it would a couple of days if it's a massive, like Anything Goes, end of Act 1 for me, that we did at the National. That was massive, and that took a good couple of days to put it all on its feet, I think. Then that was rough, but we kind of got a good shape to it by a couple of days.
So do you kind of feel your way with actual physical people rather than on paper or in your head?
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing a big number like the opening of 42nd Street that I've done for Paris and Chicago, that you have to set a pattern, and you can do that without. But when it's the principals and that, and you get them in a room, you also want them to, if they can turn on the right, if they can kick with the left, you're going to do what shows them off, make your choreography look better. So it's nice to work with the people you've got that can bring stuff to the table, and it makes them feel it's their part being created. And I think that's very important.
You are the man behind the iconic supercalifragilisticexpialidocious number. How did that come about, and how long was that a longer process, or was that quite organic?
I mean, me and Matthew, between us both, we did everything together. But my idea to put signing in only because my partner is deaf, and I just think it's a language that everybody understands, or signing through dance is so beautiful. My partner has a company called Deaf Men Dancing. I've seen their company. I thought, I'd love to, just because I know how hard it is. So, and I'd love to put it in the show. And I think Matthew said, well, it's got to be supercalifragilistic. So we did do the signing like S. So it was too small. So then we turned it to that, and we made it our Mary Poppins signing with the odd proper, signing in there. And it just became so massive. We had no idea it was going to become. I remember seeing it, on so many TV shows in America, and it was just like, God, wow, how amazing.
I mean, it is iconic. As soon as you start, everyone knows that's the song. Like, you don't even have to hear it, you just know.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. Everywhere, the signing thing has become, I'm not blowing my own trumpet or anything, but it kind of is as popular as the film. I can't remember what they did in the film, apart from hitting him over the head with a tambourine or something. I can remember that. But it was great to go away from the film and make it our own. And I think revisiting Mary Poppins this time has been so amazing, because we've created so much new stuff, especially for, Zizi and Charlie. And it's just a different show to what it was 15 years ago, which is wonderful.
Do you think that anybody can learn to dance, or do you think that you have to have a natural flair to begin with?
I think if you love dance, anyone can learn to dance. If you've got the passion inside you. If it's somebody that doesn't want to dance and is a bit too left feet, they won't learn. But I do think if somebody loves it, they can dance. I do believe they can. I love getting actors to move. It's one of my favorite things. I can hide them in a number and make you realize they've done the whole number and everything. I love doing that.
See, that's music to my ears as an actor that doesn't dance.
But you can't. But I think you can't beat characters dancing.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, you can have dancers that got legs up to there but are just dead there, and for me, they do nothing. If it's somebody that's got some passion and oomph inside them, and if people come to audition and they're actor singers, because we do them separately to the dancers. Yeah. If they come in a room and say, I'm an actor singer, and I always think, I don't dance. I'm thinking, well, you're auditioning for a musical. But if they come in and say, look, this might take me a long time, but I love dancing, it's joy to my ears, and they will get it.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's joy to my ears. So you have won many awards, as I said right at the start, for your work, but you just recently got awarded the CBE for contribution to dance. How was that moment for you? And also, maybe the same, but what has been the proudest moment in your career so far?
Oh gosh, I mean, being any awards, I mean, that you get offered, you never expect it, and so it's always wonderful. And if you win, it's an amazing moment. But to get CBE, I was really in shock when that one came through. And apparently it got sent to my old address. So I nearly didn't answer it. That was the weird thing. If it wasn't for the lady who lived upstairs, who was already a Dane, she said, I think I've got a letter here for Stephen that I think he needs to read. And I got that, literally signed it on the day that it had to go back. So, I was thrilled. I mean, over the moon. I mean, I just love what I do so much. And to be given any accolade for what you love doing is always wonderful, because I really do just absolutely love what I do so much.
So obviously your career has just been unbelievable. What advice would you give to someone who is just starting out, either wanting to get into dance or musical theatre, or both? What key advice would you give someone right at the start of it all? Don't
let anyone ever tell you can't do something, you can't achieve it. I got told, oh no, you won't.
was at home, I was told I won't go into theatre world. You were thick me, you know, because I was dyslexic, and of course that made me more want to get to college and studio centre and prove them wrong. So I would say never let anybody tell you can't achieve anything, because if I'd have thought a little gay boy of 3 to now would have achieved what I've done, never in a million years. To this day, I still can't believe how lucky, how blessed I am. But don't let anybody tell you, if you've got a passion and you love it, just keep going. But the good thing is, keep your nose clean, always be nice to people. Integrity is a big thing for me. So just do a good job, even if it's a rubbish job. Do a good job, because you don't know if that pianist or assistant ASM or anybody can get you into another job. Always be nice to everybody.
Brilliant advice, and I definitely agree with it myself.
Yeah.
What is on your bucket list? Is there a show you haven't done that you'd love to do? Is there something burning away inside?
I've got a list. I have a big list, and I'm well over halfway through, actually. I wrote it years ago, and I'm so thrilled.
Oh, wow.
I'd love to do Kiss of the Spider Woman, Grand Hotel, Baby, Life After High School, the smaller ones that aren't so well known that I love. But I'd love. There's quite a few I'd like to get my hands on. So I'm still raring to go. I mean, I have to say, there's so many amazing young directors and choreographers coming through the ranks. But what they do for me, and they always laugh when I tell them, I said, you just make me want to work even harder, because their work is so brilliant. And, and as long as I love what I do, I'm going to keep going.
Oh, it's been such a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really hope that you enjoyed me shining my little spotlight on Stephen MEAR CBE today. If you did, then please click that like button, and if you'd like to see more videos like this one on my channel, then hit subscribe, because I have so many ready and waiting for you coming so soon on my channel. More incredible stars of the stage, more award winners, directors and writers. You do not want to miss it. Take care, everyone. Bye. Hi, thank you so much for getting to this part of the video. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch. I'd love it if you could click subscribe so we can stay in touch, and a little like would be nice as well. So why don't you leave a comment, just say hi, or let me know any songs you like or anything you'd like to see me cover on this channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!